Imagine going on 3 dates with someone, dinner, vibing, the whole 9 yard, and you don't even realize that they've only got one arm. No judgment from me, but girl, how the heck does that happen? Let's get right into it on this one.
Okay, y'all. So, boom, we finna get right into it. Of basically how I went on a date with this man, and then I know he had one arm into like the third date.
It's good to let the old midsection breathe.
What, how the hell are you alive?
Yeah, I was not paying no attention. Everybody be saying like, "How did you not know he had one arm? How did you just?"
So,
I'm like, I wasn't looking at that.
So.
I wasn't. He was doing everything normal. He was opening the door for me, doing all the nice stuff that people do to people, and I'm just like, I didn't think to look and be like, "Oh, you only have one arm?" No, because to me it seemed like he had two because it didn't change nothing. But basically, how it happened is like we met at this lounge in Houston, and mind you, I was looking at him crazy when we first met because it's hot in Houston and it's clearly hot in lounges and clubs because it's Houston. So I'm already thinking like, why do he got this big jacket on? Like, what's going on? But I'm like, maybe that's just his style. Like, maybe he's one of the people that gotta wear a jacket everywhere he go, blah blah. So I'm like, cool, didn't think nothing of it. Boom, we go on our first date and we go out to eat or something, and y'all, I still didn't think nothing. Like, his arm was just like, he had on the jacket again, but we're going to a restaurant, it'd be cold, so cool. And it was just sitting down there, and then like he was eating. But you know how people tell you not to have your elbows on the table?
Yeah, I gotta get my jacket and find out how exactly this guy pulled this off. How do you have one arm and then she doesn't realize that? Hold on. Let's see. Let's try and do it. Okay. So I put one arm here, away. Bro, there's no way. There's no way, right? Don't you see how this is hanging? Is there any way you can tell? Let's see. How don't you know? I don't get it. Who calls cap on this story? I don't believe her. There's no way, right? Look at it. There's no way. No way.
Stuff, so I'm thinking like that's what he was doing,
too damn hot.
low key. But I really was not paying no attention. Like, when I go back and think about it, I was not thinking of that. I was just really enjoying my food, the conversation, and we was just talking, vibing, or whatever. He opening the doors. Like, I just did not realize that he did not have one arm. And yeah, mind you, he came and picked me up, and I think it's on his left side. So he was like, I just didn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know how I get about these things when she starts laughing at homeboy. Granted, he should have told her, obviously. Like, I think that's like the first thing you want to tell someone, right? It's like, hey, by the way, I've only got one arm, right? But he's probably always just rejected upon people finding out that he's only got one arm. So I can't really blame him if he's trying to just ease in there. Hopefully, he's probably hoping that if she sees his personality, he's able to wow her. And then that might make her still want to give it a chance. But I mean, like, still no excuses. You should be telling someone upfront something like that.
I realized. So boom, the second day, I think we get some more food or something, and we were just talking. Like, I still did not realize, because mind you, I never seen this man take his shirt off, nothing. Like, we was just chilling. And then we went on. He invited me to go to a boat party, quote unquote, a boat party. And I'm like, cool, I'll go. I tell my friend to come with me. We go, y'all. Why this boat party? And I'm thinking like, we gonna go to a real boat party. So I got on a swimsuit. We got on cover up, stuff like that. Yeah, we get to this boat party. It is this man's auntie's 50th birthday party. They have on jeans and matching t-shirts. So I'm looking like, why would you invite me here to your family event when you knew? And then and crazy because I'm the type of person that asks. I said, am I putting on swimsuit because it's a boat party, right? He like, yeah. What? So that right there had already pissed me off, low key. I was really blown, but the whole time I ended up having a good time with them, his aunties and all them. But it was just like, why? Like,
yeah, like, that was wild. Imagine telling someone like, oh, it's a book party, come in your bathing suit, and then it's like a full regular party. So basically she was out there looking like a fool in like her bathing suits while everybody else is fully dressed. Yeah, he had her out there looking stupid. That's even more reason to like leave his ass more than the arm stuff, if you ask me.
Now I look like a hoochie mama for real, and this is your family, like. But yeah, we gets there, and he couldn't wear no long sleeve there. He couldn't wear no long sleeve, and that's when I think he was walking around like making drinks or like just doing little stuff. And I looked at my friend, she looked at me, and I'm like, bro, this man only got one arm. And she was dying laughing at me because of the simple fact that I had been going on dates with him, and I had no clue that he only had one arm. So it really was just very awkward after that, because it's like, to me, that's something that you tell somebody. That's something that you tell people. You don't just go around and do stuff. Like, what if I was a rude person and felt some type of way? It just would have been all bad. But basically, I think that night or the next day, no, it was that night, because I know he was thinking about it after he dropped us off. He had texted me and was like, I really appreciate you, because I know that you know now that I only have one arm, and I just want you to know and clarify that I was born this way and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, so you knew what you were doing. You knew. And you were trying to like love.
Yeah, I called it, right? Obviously, he knew what he was doing. Like, if he tells her, then she's probably not going to give him a chance, most likely. And now she's probably going to pretend. I haven't watched the video before, so I'm just reacting live to this. But my guess is she's going to pretend like, oh, well, because you didn't tell me all along, I'm cutting it. Like, but even if he told her, would she have really stayed? Ladies, let us know down in the comments below. Would you stay with a guy that only has one arm? Really, be honest.
On me first or something to get me to fall in love with you, and that way I could just say forget the arm. Like, I wouldn't have judged you honestly if you would have just came up with it, because I would have respected you more for saying from the jump, hey, I only got one arm, so if there's gonna be an issue, cool, because somebody gonna like you. You got kids, so somebody definitely did like you. So, but anyway, that's how I end up getting finessed with a one arm king. So in Houston, you guys to be careful. Make sure you wash them hands.
Oh. Yeah, Houston, we've got a problem, right? But no, I don't think she was gonna give him a chance, especially like with how superficial the dating market has become. Nah. But y'all let me know down in the comments below if you think I'm wrong. Like, it's one thing if like you married someone and then they had their complete arms, and then they have an accident and then they lose an arm. Yeah, probably you stay and like keep working it out with them. But then it's another thing that if they already came with just one arm. So I think, but I might be wrong, right? But I just think society has become way too vain for something like that. And yeah, I think if you have kids, you have like maybe like one arm, anything that is like, that could literally affect your day-to-day life with your significant other or potential significant other, you need to be coming upfront with that. STDs, anything like that, you need to be saying that upfront, so that you can save everybody's time. But that's just me and my own 2 cents. What do I know? Y'all let me know down in the comments below what you think about this video. Be sure to give me a like and a subscribe. And until next time, peace.